welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. A look inside the wondrous AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Tonight, a good one straight ahead. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Dallas Cowboys. Tirico alongside Greg Olsen, the kicker Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
I'll tell you what, Mike, we have a blast every week doing this, but when we get our assignments and we see this guy on deck, it just gets a little bit more special. I mean, to witness firsthand one of the greatest, one of the most transcendent players of all time at the quarterback position, you just know when he's on the field, you're likely to witness something special, and needless to say, I think we're all pretty excited for this one. A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 34, here's 2nd and 4. And in motion is Brown. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A pickup there of 19 yards. Good for a Chiefs first down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Chiefs.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target, but I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
Chiefs. First down. First and goal.
You can see the confidence that this play caller has on his opening script. This is a textbook drive here to start the game. Nice job there by the back with a big gain. Sets up first and goal.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And he'll take it on in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Harrison Butker now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead.
Cowboys, nothing.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Cavante Turpin on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They are led out by their quarterback, Dak Prescott.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as a result of him being your quarterback.
And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
He'll get this complete. It's Lamb again. And he'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. They go right back to him. This catch good for 11 and a first down. They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
First down, Prescott. A quick slash taken by Lamb. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon. And frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again.
And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Chiefs on top. We're back to Arlington in a moment. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Play like you mean it.
To the air again. Prescott. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. That's picked up by the Chiefs. Any turnover down here hurts, Greg. These feel even worse because you have the reception. Looks like you're going to gain yardage, and then the fumble and the turnover, the defense takes the ball.
And they got exactly what they wanted out of the pass play, Mike. They're able to make the completion, but now as the ball carrier, you cannot be thinking, oh, I have to score, get it in the end zone. You still have to protect the ball. He doesn't. The ball gets knocked free, and the defense creates a huge turnover.
Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and
4. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. Great run there. He gets this up close to the 30-yard line. They get 21 on that one. And the Chiefs have a first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. They try to push forward and wind up getting 3 yards with that one. The veteran, Kenny Clark, in on the stop.
brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 7. Here's a toss to Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a first set of downs.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. It finds the hands of Marquise Brown. Attack is going to be made down at the 40-yard line. First grab of the game for Brown. Good enough for a first down.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
That's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
From the gun, here's Pacheco. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Donovan Wilson will bring him down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Here's Mahomes. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
Mahomes now to throw again. He's got his man Brown.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That one, taken in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
Butker now for the point after. He's got it. And the Chiefs move out on top, 14-0.
14. Cowboys, nothing.
leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one brought in at the 16-yard line. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Cowboys offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Dak going to throw it here on first down. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
At the Chiefs' 49-yard line.
Now it's 2nd and 1. From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's brought in right side by Pickens. And he'll be taken down after a gain 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
A 62-yard attempt.
That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history.
Wow, what a big kick there. I mean, just looking down, anytime the kicker is lined up on the other side of the 50, you think, there's no way this ball's going to get there, Mike. But listen, he's got a big leg. This one he strikes absolutely perfect. That was good off the foot.
4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. We welcome you back on EA Sports for quarter number 3. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Cowboys offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Dak to throw. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. We'll get this out quickly to Lamb. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
On third down, Prescott. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Prescott to his main man, Lamb. CD gets the Cowboys a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Prescott leading the Cowboys to the line for this two-point try.
The Cowboys will line up for the two-point conversion.
They're going to try to run for it with Williams. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They mark him short. The try for two, unsuccessful. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Chiefs and their running back, Isaiah Pacheco, head out for their next drive. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down. They go play action with Mahomes. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
On second down, Mahomes. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it's going to bring up third down.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius, unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
Third and short. Here's Patrick. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, What are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
On fourth down, the Chiefs send out Matt Ariza to punt. Back deep to receive, the explosive Cavante Turpin. And he looks up, he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball. He was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. First and 10 now from the 36. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 6. It's another run here for Williams. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 15 on that game. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
He'll get this ahead for about 3. Brian Cook up in the safety spot to make the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 41, here's second down and 7. To throw is Dak. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He's got his man. It's Pickens. And he's in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Prescott leading the Cowboys to the line for this two-point try.
The Cowboys will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll try to pick this up with a run. And he is not able to get to the goal line, so they stop him and not bump the lead up to 3. It remains a one-point game. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Nico Remigio to bring it back. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. The Chiefs and their running back, Isaiah Pacheco, head out for their next drive. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 16 yards on the game and a quick first down.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for. Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
They're going to run out of the gun with Pacheco. That'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Price.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Here's 1st and 10. A run. It's Pacheco. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll step up and run.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
3rd down, 3 to go. Throwing is Mahomes. They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They tracked him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This to take the lead here in the 4th.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
So, after the field goal to take the lead, kicker is back out there to send this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They'll start out 1st down and 10.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad.
shotgun snap for Prescott. That's made by Pickens. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down. Jake Ferguson was the intended target, and it'll be third down. Prescott. He'll look middle, and he's got it, man, complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Prescott to his main man left. CD gets the Cowboys a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That one's good for 26 yards.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
It is 2nd down and 5. Now Prescott. He's got it at the 3. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Here is 1st and goal. Now Prescott going to make the read and keep it himself. He will do it himself. He's in. Dak Prescott, touchdown Cowboys. The ability for the quarterback to run with it. Greg, great choice there as he gets in the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, what makes the zone read so effective down near the goal line is it forces the defense to account for an extra player. In this case, it's the quarterback. And when he sees that end crash, he pulls it, and he's able to take it in himself.
Next to score, Cowboys 22, Chiefs 17.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Chiefs and their running back, Isaiah Pacheco, head out for their next drive. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. Here's first down. They put Kelsey in motion. First and 10 for Mahomes. Open man right side is Kelsey. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think like they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. Open man downfield, it's Rice. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
And these are the moments in the game, Mike, where you need your best players to come through and make their presence felt. And that's exactly what he does there. Picks up a nice reception, good chunk of yards, and they keep their hopes alive.
Marked down at the 7, and it will set up first and goal. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now, first and goal. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time, but what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
The Chiefs.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And he will get into the end zone. The conversion is good, and the lead is up to 3 here in the fourth quarter.
22.
Everybody's looking to end every drive with 6, but when you can turn that 6 into 8, man, what a confidence boost coming off the field, and they're going to force their opponent now to start chasing.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. And a timeout is called, so now you're probably looking at one final play back in their own territory. This is going to take a miracle. Here's second down. Prescott now. Going for it all. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. They knew this would be a dogfight away from home, and they were right. They come away with a hard-fought victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Arlington.